In this video, we're going to make the Maywood Tote Pack from Klum House Workshop. I had originally purchased this kit around Christmas time to make a Christmas gift for my wife, but I ran out of time. So it was the perfect birthday gift for my wife this past April. The great thing about these kits from Klum House is they come with really great directions. The beginning has a glossary and hardware technique explanation. It shows the different parts of the bag, and then it gives you a step-by-step layout on how to complete the project. Here I am working on the interior and exterior pockets. If you're experienced with sewing projects, you may be cringing seeing some of the clips I'm using or different tools that I grab. But this was early on during the lockdown, and I wasn't able to run up to the hobby store to buy the appropriate clips, pins, or tools. So I had to make do with what I had in the shop, and that included the rivets when I get to that part of the project. In addition to really good directions in the book that comes with the kit, they also have resources online where you go to her website and they provide you with a password, and you can see different training videos or tips and tricks. And that's what helped more than anything. Learning the different ways to sew and the techniques for loading the machine, I felt like set me up for success. And so I'll probably do another one of these project kits from Klum House in the future. If you're curious about the fabric I'm using, this is a wax canvas. Different kits you can choose the different types of material. So they have a wax canvas, they have heavy canvas, denim. I think they even have some with Pendleton fabric. So there was a lot of options here, and I chose this marigold wax canvas for what I'm sewing here. I was really surprised. I was able to sew straight lines. You can see the material likes to bunch, but I think for our first time, the wax canvas, being able to make such nice seams with that little roller really helped me get things where they needed to be. Of all the parts of the bag I didn't think I'd have any trouble with, it would be setting the rivets. I'd done this 1,000 times before. Unfortunately, I didn't have the right size anvil for this magnetic snap rivet, and I also did not have the right set tool for the rivets that came with the bag. I was able to get it in without tearing it up too badly. Don't cringe when you see me hit it with this mallet. But I got this in place, and I ended up pivoting and just using some other rivets that I had in stock to make it work. The one part of the bag I was really anxious about was the zipper. I've heard stories that zippers are hard to figure out, but again, there's videos on the resource pages on the Klum House website that show you exactly what you need to do. Once you understand how to put the zipper upside down but the bag's inside out, or I don't know if I'm explaining it right, it ended up working out just fine. Another tip I learned sewing this bag is there was a knob on the sewing machine that lets you move the needle off center, and that allowed me to run the foot up against the zipper but still get the needle where I needed to go. It worked out really well, and I was excited how it turned out. The leather that came with the kit worked great in the Glowforge. I was able to etch this logo on it so that everybody knows who made this bag. So you attach the handle and D-rings with these tubular rivets, and like I said, I thought I had the right rivet tool, but I didn't. You can order the rivet tools when you order the kit so that you have everything that's complementary of one another, but I had to go ahead and use a different set of rivets that I already had. This was a pretty neat little part of the bag where you make box corners. So you cut these corners out to kind of remove bulk, and that way whenever you turn the bag inside out, you don't have all this fabric bunched up in each corner. I'll put a link to the Klum House website as well as to this bag in the description of the video. She has several different kits, all the way from beginner up to intermediate level, where you can learn different skills sewing each bag as you move your way up. When you see me look at the camera here, that's me going, there's no way when I turn this inside out, this is going to be a bag. This was a pretty interesting part of the whole build because you sew it together inside out and then you're pulling it back out of one little hole that you left open. I even ran out of yellow thread in this part, and so there's a little corner of the bag that's got some black stitching, but we won't tell anybody. As you can see, it's dark outside. It was light when I started, but I got done just in time. I gave her the bag right before her birthday, and she was really happy with it. I was also happy with it, and I probably will do more of these kits in the future. Here's some final glamour shots. You can see there's one little inside pocket. It's got these straps. It can be converted from a tote to a backpack, which was really cool. And again, real happy with the results. And thank you for watching.